Combat Zone Wrestling.
Shut up! Shut up! Huh? Where's my ass ticket?
Hey, hot down, my boy. Hey, Frankie! How we doing?
Why you nervous?
Hey,
Why you nervous?
We're shooting in.
Why you nervous?
Hey,
Do what your shirt's saying. Shut up, Jimmy. Let's go this way.
What's this one here about Diabolical,
Huh? You don't like us, huh? You hope we lose tonight, right?
Let us see it, dude.
Get away, triple neck.
Why you so jumpy?
Calm down. Ain't nothing finna happen. Like you said, we ain't gonna put our hands on you. Huh?
We're just talking.
Just talking.
You saw what happened to Rich Swann, right? And we like Rich Swann. Please,
Stand right here. Stand still.
Stand still.
It's
when
okay.
you were there, that you said all that with your chest, but now that you're here in person, say it with your chest. We like Rich Swann. You saw what we did to him. We don't like you. What do you think we'll do to you?
I'm going to be joined today by Chris White. Before he comes out, I do want to read this statement that I made earlier on social media. I wrote, and today, I have made one of the toughest choices of my professional career. This stems from a backstage incident at CZW Something's Brewing. The incident was regrettable, and it endangered people backstage. I've been going to wrestling shows for over 30 years. I've been producing content for nearly 4 years. Never in all that time have I ever felt my security, my safety, my life was in danger at a wrestling show. I don't think anyone should feel that way at work. I don't think the people I work with should feel that way. Today, live on stream, I'm going to confront Chris White. Please lend me your support as I do my best to resolve the situation before it gets even more out of hand. Chris White, welcome to the podcast. Oh, and now there's an empty chair.
First off, that was just one horrible of an introduction, first and foremost. That is crazy. You feel assaulted and in danger? You feel in danger of what? Of what? I really want to know what you feel endangered for. Like, we didn't do anything to you. I didn't do anything to you. You sat there, saw that Chris White, Miles Hoggins was next to you, and you just started bitching. Like, what did you start bitching for? And you keep throwing this assaulted word around. You're nothing but an internet troll. You're a podcast dude. You really think I want to sit here and assault you? If I wanted to smack the dog shit out of you, I would have smacked the dog shit out of you. Plain and simple. But no. You want to sit here and keep bringing up these clips and all this other stuff. Well, we were just talking. Okay, well, guess what? I'm talking now too. And now you feel assaulted. You feel assaulted because we confronted you about all the bullshit you kept saying. It was negative. Oh, which one's a legend? He's respect. Listen, legends die. And the future is upon you, and you need to respect it. Heartgrave. Respect it. All right? You Kevin Beacon looking motherfucker, you need to respect it. I'm sick and tired of the disrespect around here from you, from your little camera guy, Jeff. I'm sick of big back triple neck DJ disrespecting me and Key Min too. I'm sick of it. I need respect. So today, you better show me some respect. But the next time I see you, Hargrave, you gonna have to ask Journey Burke to defend you in court.
I mean, do I have to say any more?
Do I sound like a goddamn jokey? What are you laughing for?
You make my case for me, Chris.
I make your case for you. I don't see what's funny here. I don't see what's funny.
I'm shocked that that's your stance.
Really?
I bring you on here to hopefully resolve this situation peacefully, and you levy threats at me immediately.
Threats? They're not threats. I don't threaten people. I promise. I deliver.
I'm not
threatening you at all.
You attack people in the ring, unsuspecting after their matches.
He was looking me eye to eye, face to face. He was in front of me. He had every chance to defend himself.
Okay.
Every single chance. Right. And what did he do? He didn't defend himself. He got his ass kicked.
You said that you were here to rebuild this brand and to help the future prosper. But look at you. You really just lost to a second generation sperm like Marcus Mathers.
Second generation sperm?
All I see in front of me is a shallow, washed up wannabe who need to make more time to go be a father instead of standing in my ring.
This is
what are they trying to accomplish?
This is a mugging.
They came out here, and now with the double team.
Oh.
Maybe I stepped out of line, okay? I want to apologize for disparaging you.
You disrespected the 1-of-1 and the 99. That is crazy.
I'm happy to have you here.
Us?
I'm happy to have you here so that you can speak your case, and I want you to talk about what's going on with Rich Swann, but I wanted to remedy things between ourselves. Number one, so I don't have to feel threatened when I go to work. We have another show coming up. We have a free show coming up on May 3rd, Crimson Tide. That's a free show in Atlantic City, so come down and see that. And then we have Ante Up later on in the month, 24th of May, and that's Ante Up at ACX1 Studios in Atlantic City. Both shows in Atlantic City. When I go to those and I go to do my job, interview people, I don't want to feel like I'm going to get attacked.
So let me ask you a question.
Yes.
You've been here at CZW for what, a little bit of time now. Have you always felt threatened since day one, since you got here?
No.
You've always felt threatened? Or did you feel threatened after I beat someone else up for disrespecting me, and now all of a sudden you feel threatened? You're comparing yourself to a legend like Rich Swann? That's crazy. You've done nothing.
I didn't feel threatened until you assaulted me backstage.
I didn't. Oh, right. My God.
And, all right. Here's the thing. All right. Here's the thing. Maybe it's not so much what you did. It's what you're saying now. That was a little harsh. But it was also the attitude of the backstage. We walked right by the owner of the company, DJ Hyde, and you both had your hands on me and were basically abducting me. And he didn't lift a finger or say anything.
Our hands gently on your shoulder, trying to guide you because you couldn't walk. You had a microphone holding both hands. You don't have much balance. You need help.
All right, so you were helping me. You were helping me by DJ Hyde. I mean, it was I don't know. I didn't feel comfortable.
Big, fat Wendy's boy. He better stop disrespecting me too. All right. Let me tell you a quick story about DJ Hyde. All right. His stomach enters everywhere first. You want to know why? Because he eats Totino's pizza rolls by the goddamn dozens, and I've seen it. I've seen his big ass inhale them like Patrick Star. He has. It's ridiculous. Right, it's crazy.
Look, DJ Hyde might just be getting back into ring shape, so maybe watch your words there. Okay.
Maybe getting back into ring shape.
I mean that, maybe his dietary, strategies don't align with your own. You're in phenomenal shape, by the way, Chris White. I want to give it up to you. I see your work. I see your posts. What you're doing, 2-3 workouts a day?
2 to 3 workouts a day.
I don't know, man.
One of one only needs one. I'm naturally like this. I was born built like this. All I got to do is maintain it just a little bit. I don't got to do as much as you big backs out there. All right.
Yeah, and it would take me 6 workouts a day for 6 years to be in the shape that you're in, Chris White.
That's crazy.
Let me give that up to you. And maybe I just need to toughen up.
Yeah, I think you do. Like you said, you've been around wrestling for 30 years. Maybe you've never been in a company like CZW.
No, there is no other company like CZW.
We play hard, and there's major competition here. There is no shaking hands after. There's no sportsman-like conduct. You get your ass beat, and that's it.
It depends on who it is. I've been fortunate enough to interact with those who will shake your hand after a match, and LJ Cleary but he's new, so maybe he'll become like you. I don't know. Maybe this is where we head. I mean,
the dude that's married to what, Lyra?
Yeah.
That dude?
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
I dog walk him too. What is he doing? He's just married to him. He ain't doing nothing in the business.
God.
Come on now.
Well, if you watch my interview with him, you'll know that he means business. He's got his eyes on the CZW World Heavyweight Championship.
Well, LJ can come see me anywhere, any place, anytime.
Well, I look forward to that.
He'll get the same thing Rich Swann got.
He'll get jumped after a match.
He's going to get his ass whooped.
After a match. After he's already tired, maybe he's wrestled someone else, and maybe you have some backup. Is that what'll happen to him? Just like Rich Swann?
Yep. That's exactly. Okay. Yep. So we're just going to agree to disagree. We're going to use your words instead of using my words.
Agree to disagree. Those are the facts. That's what happened.
We're going to use your words.
It's literally what happened.
We're going to use your words. We're just going to use your words.
Well, I appreciate that. Since my words are accurate and depict what actually happened.
I got invited on the podcast to get insulted, but in person, you were shaking in your goddamn boots, huh?
Well, I was interviewing someone else. Look, I'm not a wrestler. I've never claimed that I'm going to beat you in the ring. But when it comes to factually reporting what happens inside CZW, that is my job and that's what I will do. Last night, I was up until the late hours editing your interview with Al Snow. Great interview, by the way. It's going to be on the CZW YouTube channel. You're a likable guy, Chris. Why do you have to be like this?
You mean, why do I have to be like what?
Why are you so angry? Why do you have to be so angry at Rich Swann? He's your mentor.
I'm not angry at anybody.
You sound rather angry.
Him. I'm not angry at Rich. We are in a business that is competition. No one who wants to get to the higher levels, no one who wants to get to WWE, they don't get signed together. They don't get signed in packs and cliques and tag teams and all this stuff like that. That doesn't happen. It is all about you. And Rich Swann has been making it about himself since he came back after falsely promising that he was here to help develop the future and have CZW prosper to another level. Has he done that since he got here? Has he really done that since he got here? Or has he just been taking time away from people who deserve it, like me? I'm not angry. I'm just taking what I deserve. And that is everything that I want. You understand me? Thank you.
I think we would literally need all day to analyze what's going on with you, Chris. You seem to hate everyone. You seem to have a chip on your shoulder wherever you go. Let's talk about Geek Fest.
Nerds.
I saw some footage. I saw an Instagram reel. I heard some stories about your activities down at Geek Fest. It's not just backstage interviewers that you're picking on. You're going to the fine citizens of New Jersey. And you're showing up at our events now. I'm a proud citizens
of New Jersey.
I'm a proud citizen of New Jersey myself. I don't know if people know, but Parts Unknown is actually here in New Jersey.
I'm waiting for Chief Keef to still blow New Jersey up.
Oh my God!
I can just make the call to him.
So you're now you have a grudge against the whole state of New Jersey.
It sucks.
Really?
It just sucks.
Okay. So you'll attend our fan conventions now. What were you even doing there?
First of all, Chris White got a call because they needed a star on the show. All right. When I showed up there, I looked to my left, I looked to my right, I looked in front of me, I looked behind me, and I saw nothing but smelly, non-deodorant using, fat ass peasants.
90% of you that came here did not use deodorant at all. Let me clarify, not 90%. 99% of you did. Because the one of one is the only one who decided to show up here and actually look decent. Okay? I want you all to know something. Go home, figure out your lives, because you're never going to live mine. You're all trash. If you don't want to see trash, you can definitely go over there and watch me in a ring, and you'll see perfection. All right? You, take that wig off. Crazy look. First and foremost. You, big sombrero. It's almost 90 degrees out, and I know you're sweating under that. Take it off. All right? You're the only one sitting here civil. You're shaking your head and agreeing. I like that. If you're supposed to be Aquaman, you came from a pond.
I'm not Aquaman.
All right? I don't know what you are. It's gold with scales.
That's King Triton. Yeah.
King Triton? You need gum. You should be King Trident. All right? I can smell your breath from
I
here.
can't have gum. I have braces.
Well, get your teeth straight. That's exactly what I had to say to all of you. Don't put that mask on. No, actually, you should. You should definitely drop that mask on, because no one wants to see that. But if you want to see perfection, the one of one is always better than you.
It was incredibly unhinged, Chris.
It was incredibly unhinged.
It was.
It was incredibly.
And a little bit funny. I'll give you credit. I laughed. But I'm an awful person.
I was just talking honest facts. Like, I mean, what did I say that was so bad?
But these people weren't there to be insulted by you. They were there to have a good time. As far as I understand, you actually upset people there.
I don't care. That's not I don't control your emotions. All right. Those people decide to get upset themselves instead of taking what I said as truth. They're losers. They don't amount to anything. They will never be a one of one. All right, they can sit here and dress up in all these costumes because they don't like themselves. They don't like themselves.
Well, that's what got me
That's what it is.
That's what got me about the video, Chris. You're in costume. You're literally there in costume, berating other people who are there also in costume to have a good time. Like, what is the problem? Why are you so angry?
I was not in costume. I was in work gear. All right, I was there to work. I got paid to be there.
Okay.
Chris White works. All right. I don't just dress up in costume and try to be somebody else. Chris White is always Chris White, no matter where he goes.
Oh, I suppose there's that. I guess you weren't dressed like Pikachu, and that's where the disconnect was.
How dare you? I would not show up to a Geek Fest dressed as Pikachu. I wouldn't even show up to it unless I'm paid to be there. That was the only reason why I was there. I had my match. I took my stuff and I dipped out.
What did you think they would be dressed as? It's Geek Fest. It's people who are a fan of nerd culture would go to that.
Look,
what would you expect?
I'm not a nerd. The One is not a nerd. All right. The One is above whatever a nerd is, whatever a geek is. I'm above that. I am not. I am none.
Hold up. Does everyone see what I see? I see a wall of Funko Pops behind this man.
These are prized possessions. All right. These were given me each by the actors of each one of these. All of these. Robert Downey Jr., thank you very much. Tom Holland, thank you very much. I got those from Chadwick Boseman. Thank you very much. All right. These were gifts. These are one-of-one type of figures. All right. This IC title was given to me by Shawn Michaels. All right. This ECW title was given to me by Rob Van Dam. All right. They're not just something I bought off the internet and decided to display and try to look cool. All right. All right. They were given to me each by whoever this is.
Let everybody know to like and subscribe.
Like hit one of the buttons.
Yeah, we need it. That's good, I guess.
One of them.
These dumbass deathmatch wrestlers, all right? No one cares about none of that. It's stupid.
Okay, right? I mean, you want to open the door to it. Look, I've heard it from Aaron Ash. Now I'm hearing it from you.
It's stupid, all of them.
You're in Combat Zone. 26 years of history.
I don't give a damn about them 26 years. Well, 26 years of what?
Of a proud tradition.
Stuff. Dummies doing dumb shit.
The owner of our company, DJ Hyde, a celebrated deathmatch wrestler.
Okay, he decided to do dumb shit. DJ Hyde is also a very good in-ring technical wrestler. He doesn't have to do the deathmatch stuff. He decides, hey, maybe I should be a dummy too and do dumb shit. Just like Nick Gage decides to do dumb shit. Just like Schlack decides to do dumb shit.
Chris,
just like Mickey Knuckles decides to do dumb-ass shit because they're dumb-ass people.
Jesus.
That's why. Please, I dared him to get in the ring and try to do
have nothing but respect for Nick Gage, Mickey Knuckles, all of the people that you mentioned. Well, I'm just being very clear that I have nothing but respect for them. If you want to go on the record and say you have no respect for Nick Gage, you are on your own on that, sir.
Hey, listen, if they want to be a part of the Three Letters too, they can get dog walked if they want to. Because at the end of the day, don't get in my way.
So, Chris
Keep
White,
that little dumb deathmatch stuff over there.
We have Tournament of Death coming up. We just announced it. Are you throwing your hat in the ring?
I can step into their world any day of the week, to be honest. Beat them at it. It's dumb. You have to pay me top dollar to do it. It's dumb. But shit, I dog walk each and every one of them. I win a whole damn tournament.
Really? September 6th, 2025.
September 6th. Hell, if you want, throw me. I'll be the first person to enter Tournament of Death. And I will win it. And I won't get hit with no light tubes. I won't touch no barbed wire. I won't do none of that. Pure wrestling. I will wrestle my way through the whole tournament and beat them. I'll let them use whatever they want.
Wow.
They can use whatever they want. I won't touch a damn thing and beat them.
Well, I tell you what, if you're in Tournament of Death 22, I might have to get myself some front row seats, Chris.
Of course you do. I sell tickets.
Are you prepared to face Rich Swann at 100%, not after a match, in an actual wrestling competition sanctioned by CZW?
Like I said, I think I know all of his tips and tricks, and I think I've milked the Rich Swann playbook. I know what he's going to do.
Oh, yeah?
I know what he's going to do. So he better do something different. If that ever happens, Rich just better be prepared, because I already know I'm in his head. That's why he hasn't said anything. He's quiet. He's still trying to process it. He's still trying to figure out if he still has it. Because
I think
in my eyes, he's washed.
Oh, yeah?
Very washed.
Well, then you might be interested to know that I have it here on good authority that Rich Swann has decided to put his actions above his words, and he has requested a match with you, Chris White, and it has been approved by the office. It's come down that at a date to be determined, it'll be you versus Rich Swann. How do you feel about that?
Good.
Oh, yeah?
Because, like I said, it's part of the plan. It's everything that I
That's
wanted.
what you wanted.
You want to gun
Okay.
for the top name. Where Rich
Well, you got him
has
now.
been above CZW, right? He's been to WWE, all right? He was a TNA World Heavyweight Champion, TNA X Division Champion, I believe TNA Tag Team Champion, Cruiserweight Champion. This man has done very, very great things in this business. And he's still being praised, even though he has nothing now. So, what happens if I beat Rich? Do I get the opportunities that Rich got? Because I should. Do I get
maybe you will.
the accolades and all the praise that Rich is getting? Because I should. I should have then got it. But now it comes easier. Because Rich Swann becomes a footnote in the one of one's legacy.
Well, before that happens, you're going to need to beat him in a fair competition where there'll be rules and structure, and you won't be attacking him 2 versus 1 in a CZW ring. Chris, are you going to be at Ante Up at the end of the month?
Well, I will be at Ante Up.
Well, that's
I will
fantastic.
100% be in Ante Up.
Well, the match might happen as soon as the 24th. Are you ready for that? I know Rich Swann is.
Listen, you know he is, so he's clearly talking to you. He just has nothing to say.
I said he put his action above his words.
Good. Then I hope Rich gets out of his head before this fight. Because if he doesn't, it's going to just prove me right that he's washed and he needs to just stay home and be a daddy. That's it. That his time is literally done.
I think you're poking the bear, Chris. I mean, I think there's a lot of anger brewing with Rich Swann right now after what you did to him at the 26th anniversary, and I look forward to seeing this match. Honestly, I do believe you are a gifted in-ring competitor, and Rich Swann is one of the best in the business, known to go all night long. Are you ready to go all night long with Rich Swann?
I can go all year. All right? I can go all eternity if I want to. I'm Chris White. There's no one that can do what I can do. There's no one that can be me. All right? Rich White can go all night long. Rich Swann can do whatever he does. He just comes out there, shucks and jives, and loses. All right? That's him. He just shucking and jiving his way to the ring. And
that's all Rich Swann does. That's all Rich Swann does.
That's all Rich Swann
does. Really?
That's all he does.
You're so big on respect, but you have no respect for Rich Swann's abilities in the ring.
I'm stating fact. Why do people take me as disrespectful when I say the fact?
I don't know why.
I guess the truth actually does hurt. All right, and that's why people don't want to be hurt, so they take the hurt as disrespect. So if that's how you're going to take it, that's how you take it. But you just keep putting words in my mouth.
Well, we appreciate you coming by today. What do you want to tell the people? Are there places where they can go follow you and watch you insult people at fine gatherings of citizens and other things?
Instagram.
Okay.
One of one Chris White. Go right there on Instagram. You'll see all the so-called disrespect and all the stuff that I do, but you'll also see greatness. All right. And you'll also be motivated to get your fat asses in shape. All right. If this country decided to go to war right now, we'd lose. Why? We have too many fat asses around here. All right? It's too many. A gym, Planet Fitness, is $5 a month.
Everybody go follow Chris White. Links will be down below. He's mean, but he is entertaining. A great competitor in the ring. Come see him live. I think you're going to be at the free show, right?
Yes, May 3rd, I will be there.
He'll be there May 3rd. He'll be there for Ante Up. And
maybe Rich Swann will show up at Ante Up. Who knows?
And
maybe
if he is there, there will be a match. It is on the books.
And give me what I want.
Keep digging.